All right, everyone, welcome to Daily Yoga Part something. I know we've done a couple of days now. I'm going to stop counting. That way we can just continuously go through it. Today's focus is going to be on yoga with a mental health aspect to it. So it's going to be focusing on relieving stress throughout the mind and removing blockages. That is kind of the name of this yoga class. I will be using Yoga Studio today, and joining me will be my buddy, Max Towers, again, so he's here as well.
Round two, baby.
Round two. I was about to say, are you going to say hi? I was like, damn, did you mute me? So now we're going to go to our app, and we're going to set her up over here so I can see. They do recommend that if you are doing this, you should have 2 blocks with you. I don't have blocks, so for the exercises where they're asking for blocks, I'm simply going to hold my body weight up, like for this initial pose that we're doing. And I think that's kind of as far as it goes for blocks throughout the video. So, are you ready, Max?
Ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, start.
Welcome to your practice. Slowly find your way into your asana.
Wish she was a little louder.
With the support underneath your sitting bones.
So you should have the support underneath your sitting bones right here. I'm just gonna hold myself up. Hips should be above your knees. Toes flat.
Allow your palms to rest face down in your lap.
I'm gonna kind of just allow myself to sit a little bit.
This class is designed to help you feel more at ease, integrated between your mind and your body, and lighter. We will call on Ganesha, the elephant deity, who's known to be the remover of obstacles.
See what I mean?
Begin to take a mental scan of your physical body.
I can see how blocks would be important here. I can't keep myself up for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting on my heels.
Sensation.
My dad's watching me do yoga.
Yeah, right. Quad blasting yoga.
Begin to notice areas in the physical body that feel bright.
He's FaceTiming my sister, so I'm sure they're just talking crap about me right now. It's okay. They don't have inner strength like us.
Without the heavy, tight spaces, you wouldn't have the capacity to feel the areas that are open and at ease. So both serve their parts. Begin to notice your breath without changing anything. Fully observe where the inhales feel that they travel to. Notice your exhales. Begin to scan your thoughts. Notice the internal dialogue of you interacting, having a conversation, attaching, holding on to any parts of your day.
I'm filming right now.
Begin to take an open mouth exhale, clearing
Try to be within my chakra, and they're just wants me to do her taxes for her. Crazy.
intentional deep.
It's okay. We're out here to relieve mental blockages. They're out. I'm in.
Homie is blocked.
Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale out of your mouth. You can interlace your palms here. Right
Now
hand
interlace your palms.
left
Right hand over top. And kind of allow your elbows to separate away from each other while still holding the grip.
right here.
And how they explain it is that you are,
Elbows towards the opposite side of the room.
wait for it,
Imagine that you are loosening the hold of whatever is blocking you.
loosening the hold of whatever is blocking you from reaching your potentials. That's how they were describing it. So if you can apply that to this movement,
Release your right
by all means.
towards the right side of your mat and cradle your right side temple with your
Now
left.
go ahead, reach your arms up,
Pulsing in and out.
right hand down, left hand on top of your head and kind of pull down and away while still reaching with this right arm.
Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder.
Bring it back up. Put your left hand down, right hand on your head. Kind of reach away while pulling down with your right side.
Long into your fingertips on your wrist and back. Inhale back towards center.
And back down.
Out.
Back to center heart.
Place your hands, making your way into downward facing.
Hands into a downward dog.
Palms out to the side.
Move your blocks out of the way if you still have them there.
Your right and left side. Spreading into your elbows.
Gaze forward.
Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Halfway
Back down. Walk forward. Up to your hands.
Inhale, root to rise.
Back up to halfway and then
Palms to touch.
back down. Tuck.
Heart space.
All the way up.
Reach from your hips forward. Exhale.
Back up some.
Halfway lift. Breathe in strong.
Way up and back down.
Palms and step to high plank. Exhale.
Back up to
Roll
halfway.
forward to your toes.
Then bridge out.
Less than halfway down.
Come down to halfway
Draw your
into a cobra.
downward facing dog. Inhale, left knee to
And come
really
back up to a
drop
downward
your
dog.
leg down. Rise up.
Inhale. Lift your left knee.
Interlace
Up.
your hands to the base of your
Come down.
shoulders as you exhale.
Put your arms behind your head.
Back bend here.
Lean
Right
back.
heel is drawing forward as your left heel is drawing. Arms high. Inhale.
Arms
Bring
back
your
up.
front foot as you exhale.
Come back to the floor.
Left arm high.
Left arm high in the air.
Reach your
Twist.
left hand back towards your left heel.
Reach your left hand back towards your left heel.
Bring your front foot.
Kind of bring back.
The Ardha
Throughout your breathing, back forward and then rock back.
Lips. Exhale, hinge from your hips.
Exhale, push down through your hips.
Inhale,
Allow that back foot to flatten out.
exhale to grounded air.
Come back forward.
Slowly lower the right leg down.
Come up forward like this.
Halfway lift.
Back down to a bend.
Plant your palms. Step your left leg
Back to
back.
halfway.
Knee, exhale.
Bridge your palms back.
Arms high, low
Left
lunge.
leg all the way back.
Slowly
Back
long.
into a lunge.
Low ribs.
Arms back on your head and reach back. Extend that rib cage. Take a deep
We're
breath.
cruising through these positions. Holy crap.
I told you he was moving fast.
Right arm high.
It's really good though. Now use your right hand. Reach over. Twist.
Swim your right arm
Back. Swim to your right heel. Try to reach.
Sternum heart lift.
Go ahead and come back to it.
Exhale.
Rock back. Let that back foot go flat. Try to tuck into your knee some.
Right leg
Let those hips push back.
split leg down.
Back into it. To a downward dog. Take your right foot and swivel over. Let it hook some. Take your left foot, let it hook back. And then allow it to come up, forward, and through. Back down to here. Inhale up. Open up to this, or no. Open up to the side that your knees are. Come back. Lean forward like you're Sonic. Lean forward like a RDL. Kind of bend forward. Bring your knee to your chest. Inhale out. Exhale on the way down. Now bring your feet back together. Go ahead and get a slight bend, but reach your nose through. Exhale, chair pose. Squeeze your knees together. Swing back. Arms to center heart. Up on your toes, let your heels come off the ground. Put your arms on the ground and try to straighten out with your heels off the ground. Place your heels back down and step back with your left foot. Back to our full lunge.
Practice your arms, bend your back. Arms high, breathe in. Right arm back, left.
Remember, open up to the side that your knees up.
Right arm forward, inhale, high lunge. Airplane lunge.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wonderful backflip from airplane.
Back into an RDL.
Halfway lift.
And crunch in on the exhale. Remember, you just want to use your fingertips as balance measures rather than holding your weight. Most of that weight on that foot. Back to center, slight bend.
Plant your palms and step back to plank. Roll forward.
Hands on your palms. Back to a plank. Let yourself to come down gently. Feet flat. Use your arms to push up from your chest. Come back down. Put your toes back on, grounded, and kind of sink back into a downward dog. Kick your right leg back and forward. Keep your head tucked upon doing this.
Rise on up. Exhale, cactus your arms.
Bring your foot forward, come back up into the lunge.
Torso. Arms high, breathe in. Open up, twist, left arm back. Right arm forward. Warrior.
Back to that side.
Keep right over your ankle.
Over your head here.
Inhale, reverse your warrior.
Back into that warrior's pose. Over the top with your front hand. Get that spinal cord smoothies. Place your right hand on your inner thigh. Reach to the sky and open up. Go ahead and reach that arm behind you. Twist. Open up that torso. Come back up. We're now in a sumo squat. Oh, snap! Mayday. Alright, we're going back. Sweep your right leg up and crunch it. Remember, keep that head tucked. Exhale with that crunch. Place your right foot up forward. Back into that lunge. That power position. Once you brings it up into this pose here, I believe we're going to do this side, do we not? I believe I am backwards. So it should be here.
Drop your left arm to your low back or to the inner line of your feet. Feeling your hips. Inhale, left high. Exhale, low down. Inhale.
Remember, open back up.
All the way onto
Tuck that arm behind. Feet back to center. Tuck. Downward dog. Do a cobra. Then we're going to rock back to a child's pose. Palms up. Back to all fours. Let yourself lift back up. Coming back into a downward dog.
Exhale, tap your left tricep.
You're going to bring your right foot as high as possible. Back into an axial. All the way back up. Come back down. Back into this set. Go ahead and rotate that back foot over.
Extended side angle. Exhale out. Draw your right fingertips out and into half. Inhale.
Then use your right hand. Oh, this looks like something else right here. Come up here. This is a whole pose right here. Straighten that out. Bruh. Crunch this in again. I don't know how to explain that move yet, sorry, but step back into a long lunge. Stack your left heel. Ooh. Pick your right leg up, drop it behind you, allow your spine to kind of round back. Oh. This one. Go ahead and come back to center. Hold it down.
Pull the cord.
Oh man. Push yourself up a little bit. Let your back loosen up. Come to all fours into a downward dog. Now we're gonna go other side. Left is what I'm doing now. I initially started with my right. If you started with your left, go to your right. Back to this lunge position. That arm behind, and then stretch that leg out, free this arm, and then arch your back. Oh, I'm gonna catch a cramp. Blueberry. Basically, you want to straighten this leg out and pull this back. Let that go. Come back down without letting your leg down, and then go ahead and crunch that back again on the exhale. Allow yourself to come back into that long lunge. Come back into that side plank. And then go ahead and lift that back top leg up. Drop it back. Allow yourself to round your back. Come back down to center. Allow yourself to loosen up that back again. And back into child's pose with your palms up. Back into sitting pose. Interlock your arms, opposite of what you had initially. So if you're right over left, left over right now. Go ahead and pull those elbows to either side while still remaining locked. Back to all fours. Saying go ahead and keep these loose right here in the back into downward dog.
Inhale, step forward, halfway lift.
Inhale, step. Back to center. Back down, head tuck into the chair pose. Stand up. Drop your right leg over, hands to sword. Hands to arch, sorry. Right foot over your left knee and sit back. Stand back up. Extend it forward, such as this. Right foot. Kick and reach. Go ahead and come back slowly. Place your leg behind and back down. Go ahead and flip it back around. Tuck your head. Back up into child's pose. Stand up on the inhale. Leg around and sit back in with your hands to heart center. Try to extend that back leg as far as possible without confiscating your balance. Come back. It's a wee bit windy out here. Come back to center with your left leg tucked behind your right at this point. Let your feet come back to normal. Chair pose. Reach back. Inhale. And sit down with your heels off the ground. Still holding your weight. Hands to heart center. Go ahead and just sit back. Oh, I missed my mat because of the wind. Take your right leg, wrap it over, right arm straight back, left hand up, rotate back as far as possible. And now go ahead and put your elbow on the outside of your knee and press out. Come back, hug the knee in, let it drift out. Switch knees, give it a good pull in over the top. Left arm back, right leg up, where you try to twist within your back. Go ahead and let that right elbow meet that knee, and rotate. Give it another pull, back to center. Did you see how she did that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
Crisscross applesauce, but tuck it underneath your... What? So I'm guessing it looks like this. I think. Maybe one goes up. Maybe
It's
one.
called the ACL.
Okay, I can't. Is that what you're supposed to do? I believe this is correct. We have one foot over the other knee. Ah, what? She stood up doing that? What? She went. Oh, I think I did it.
360.
I think I did it. We are doing it. Now she wants you to reach back with your hands. My muscles don't really allow me to do this that well. Ow. Oh! I almost fell. Your knees to come back to normal people position. And then put your hands back, palms facing in, and allow your torso, or rather your waist, to rotate while your torso remains still. Get a couple of these in. Now we're going to go ahead, and they are calling for the blocks again to probably keep your pelvis twisted, but if you're sitting on the ground, regular palms up. Just make sure that you aren't arching your back here. Make sure you're rotating your hips forward like this. And then we're going to hip bridge. At least up slightly. And then hip bridge all the way. She's still hip bridging, Max?
No, relax.
Alright, relax.
Exhale first to the crown of your head and inhale, lift up.
What? Oh, snap. Put your arms behind your head. Inhale. Lift. Oh, go ahead and come back down. That was a little challenging for me. I'm not used to that. Go ahead and let your knees cross as such. Try to keep your right shoulder down. Allow your back to naturally rotate. And then just rotate over slowly. Now we're going back to the glute bridges. Oh, nope. Legs straight. And back down. Straighten your legs out. I believe this is the corpse pose. Hold the body corpse pose. Allow your drift.
Ganesha. Remove obstacles. And invoke this peace to allow yourself to entirely receive here. Receiving more ideas of everything that you need. Receiving softness opening in your physical body. And to deepen your breath. Exhale fully. As you release your exhale, empty your lungs out, creating more space for your inhale. Inhale.
Go ahead and sit up. To crisscross applesauce, they're saying to sit on a block at this point. I'm just going to put most of the pressure on the front of my legs. Close your eyes and focus on deep breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth slowly. Allow your hands to rotate over. Heart and hands to heart center. Tuck your head.
Consciously remove any obstacles and together namaste.
And that is the end of this session. Namaste. All right. How about that one? Whew. Yeah, that one was definitely a little bit rougher than the last ones. Just in terms of like, I mean, those positions were kind of crazy. Some of those were testing my durability, my stability too, honestly. But definitely, I believe, one of my takeaways from this session itself is that they were moving at a fast pace that we aren't used to. And I think that is purposeful because it is a mental blockage removal session. And I think in order to do that, you have to move so fast within positions that you're maybe not as comfortable doing, that you have to remain focused on those actual obstacles at hand, which is remaining still and stable rather than focusing on all the life pressures that you have going on around you. So I think that might have been kind of the big purpose behind the speed of this session. However, I felt like it really gave me a good workout, and I thought it was very, very good. So I really liked that one. I think now my top two would be Yoga Collective and Yoga Studio. I got to give it to them. That was a good session. Max, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, when you break it down into the kinesthetics of, again, you mentioned speed. I think that's definitely the biggest part of this.
Right.
It's all about functional movement, and I feel like now, granted, I'm not a kinesiology major. I do brain stuff. As
You're just smart.
Yeah, I mean, basically, my opinion on this is it definitely feels functional, and I feel like it gives me, or at least I felt it gave me, like another edge to chase while we're in quarantine, like something to do, like a grind to get on.
Right.
So that, I mean, as far as difficulty, I mean, I feel like it was just where I needed to be, where like, whoop, I'm not comfortable, but like in a good way,
No, I definitely get that. I think the key to that was being a little bit uncomfortable with the formality of it all, and I think part of that was what made it such a good sesh for us, stuff that we aren't particularly used to, especially like being on one leg trying to pull the other one back. Like even as athletes, like we don't do anything remotely that strenuous to the stable mind of 1 foot, But overall, I thought that was a great session. You know, I'm looking forward to doing another one tomorrow. What's the next app we have lined up? The next app that I have is going to be called Down Dog. This was given to me by a fellow student athlete. She said that I should definitely try this one, and so that one has made the list. And then we have that one and RA Yoga, and that will be the last two. Then I will make my final cuts, and we will pick an app, and we will go through everything, and I will give you guys updates as we go. But right now, Yoga Studio and Yoga Collective are my two tops. They are definitely the breadwinners at this time, and hopefully Max will remain coming to these sessions with us and help me kind of get more insight on what it is exactly that we're doing. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this session. I personally really liked it. So if you guys have anything that you maybe want me to try out in terms of different types of yoga, like, go ahead and let me know, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.